Welcome, welcome, welcome to my wonderful Leos. How are you guys doing? Checking in. Garnetqueentarot here saying, be inspired to rise. Now, you know our routine. You leave that baggage at the door. You don't come into our realm with any tension, negativity, stress, nothing. It doesn't exist for the time we're here. Throw it out or leave it at the door. You can pick it up on your way out. Let's just get in tune. Inhale, exhale twice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Ooh, let us start anew. New beginnings. New beginnings. A lot of positive numbers coming out. 111, 222, 1144. And what was the other one? 441. All of those are showing new beginnings, positive energy, seeing beyond. It's a great thing. Just shake off any tension or negativity that you may have. It doesn't need to infringe on your path. Today is a new day. Today is a new day. Get ready for abundance. Oh my goodness. Leos, you are doing the thing. I have such a positive vibe from you right now. I don't always get that from everybody, or at different times, different signs. But you are doing the thing. You are doing it. Speak to us, Spirit, on behalf of our wonderful Leos. Give them the clarity and the understanding so they may achieve the goals they have set for themselves. May they follow their heart and their dreams. May they recognize the greatness that they possess, no matter who is bugging them right now. Because some of y'all left some real tension at the door. Some stuff is going on. And Leos, you do not like stress. You could be the most loving person in the world and the most standoffish person when you don't want to be bothered. You tolerate if you have to, unless it's a benefit. You know what I mean? Spirit, speak to us. Look at that. The Fool. Free flowing, looking at everything from every angle, every perspective. The Knight of Swords. Ooh. The Four of Wands. The Seven of Wands. The Hierophant. Ooh. And the Queen of Wands. Leo, what a good day for you. You are really forging forward with your plans. You are optimistic and you going after it. You have that high ambition and you like, you know what? I'm going to do the darn thing. I'm going to do it. You're going to be celebrating. You making your mark. You know, the work involved, the sweat equity involved. And you see, you're starting off just thinking about everything and what needs to fall in line and in place. And you have that strong willpower, I should say, that is inside of you, that is letting you believe that you can reach your goals. You can achieve what it is that you're seeking. And at first you had this high anxiety level, and then you start calming down and realizing and envisioning what it is you wanting. So before you remember, there's a lot of haters that come on your path, Leo, and they kind of make you doubt yourself and the things that you're pushing forward. So you kind of slow down a little bit because the worst thing for you is to make an error for them to be able to laugh at. But what is happening now is the transformation in you is that I am not trying to appease other people anymore. I have ventured out. I'm going and doing things on my own, and I'm not letting them dictate my results because of the fact they have their own issues. You continuously keep moving forward. And the further you go, the more you block out the naysayers. You block out the noise of their mouths flapping back and forth in your life. And you celebrate. You recognize that you come further along than you even thought you would. That's why you're celebrating. That's why there's excitement and joy, because you have really put your toes, your feet in the water, and taking a leap of faith. You're jumping in, and you're not going to allow the false evidence appearing real to distract you while you're climbing, while you're swimming toward what it is you're seeking. This is a joyful time for you, Leo, because you have significantly come into your own. You're realizing the power you possess. You're realizing the lion in you, and not fearful or concerned about what other people think. As long as you stay professional with your job, who's for you or who's against you is not your business. You continuously aim high, and you're starting to really recognize the power you possess. It took you a minute because, some lions know right away. This is what I'm good at, and this is how I'm doing this. This is direction I'm growing. While others still have that timidness about them, and they don't want to rock the boat or turn up the heat. They just want to be able to just get through. But the thing is, when you apply yourself the way that you do in anything you do in life, people tend to take notice. And Leo, the more they take notice, the more that they look at you for promotions. They look at you to be supervisors, bosses, the one in control, CEOs. So you can't run from that. So when you stay on your path, you're going to run into roadblocks and challenges. I'm sorry, that's just part of your path. You tend to like to win, and you tend to like to succeed. So therefore, you have to get your head in the game at all times. There's always going to be rivalry and competition where you're concerned. It's part of your life unless you take yourself away from it. I don't care where you travel, abroad or in the U.S., you will experience that as long as you are working. And it's part of your DNA. So it's really difficult for you not to step up. If you see something that needs to be done and people are not doing it, you tend to put your foot in it, not so much for competition, but to get things done. People think, oh, you're just trying to do this. No, you want to get home on time. You take your job seriously because that's what pays you to have the things that you want in your life. Pay your bills and your rent, your mortgage, your car insurance, your car note, gas, everything you could think of. So you don't let people mess with your paper. You just don't do it. You just don't do it, Leos. You have this thing that you want to make sure that you're secure. You want to make sure that you're secure. And nothing is wrong with that. You about rising. You don't want to be broke out there. You just believe that stability is key, especially for you and your growth and moving forward and obtaining the things that you want in your life that make you feel good. You'll put aside money for a massage. You'll put a little money in savings. And you continuously learn and grow. And then to top it off, what does the Hierophant resonate to mean? Teaching and learning, growth, expansion, thinking above, thinking beyond. You are not a person to sit still, Leo, because you always feel that there's more to gain. You want to know that when you get older in life, more mature, that you're going to be set up. You're going to have your retirement. You're going to have your 401k. You're going to have money put aside. Your car note is going to be paid. You're looking beyond today. So in order to look beyond today, you're figuring out the steps necessary to be comfortable when that time comes. You look toward the future. That's why you've made these moves. You don't have time to be bickering and going through stuff with people. You know, that's not your thing. You joke around, you have fun, you could be the life of a party. But when it comes to your paper and your business, it's a whole different ballgame. We don't play games here. You'll flip that switch so quick. It's like a lion on duty. You make sure that while you're on duty, things get done that need to be done. Questions get answered that need to be answered. That's who you are. That's who you are. You are a star. And before you let people dim your light, could you imagine the lion, because of their greatness, step back and let people kind of dictate some of the steps that they take. And you woke up. You were never, they don't put baby in a corner. You were never meant to be in no corner. So you recognize now that you got to step up and be at the forefront. You know, people say, oh, you're conceited. You're not conceited. You're confident. There's a difference. You don't think you better than anybody, but you know that you put 100% commitment into everything that you do. You can be a perfectionist at times because being a lion in the jungle, you know, little mistakes could have people lose their lives in the jungle. And you know, as an employer, you know, supervisor, anybody that's in charge, as you are, people look to you for answers, and you have to be able to sign off on things the right way, be able to think quick on your feet. And that becomes kind of exhausting after a while. Sometimes people think, oh, she always want to be in charge, or he always want to be in charge. No, it's because you're good at what you do, and when you automatically commit yourself 100%, it turns out most of the time great. Yeah, we all have a few hiccups here and there, but the majority of the time you on point. So then you feel bad because people are upset with you because you shine so brightly. They need to be upset with themselves for not shining as well. You can't help your greatness. You take your paper seriously. You take your life seriously. Yes, you have fun down moments, but you're a professional. You're about your business. You have a lot of people that look to you, Leos. A lot of people that look to you. You're a lion. You run stuff. You are mostly in charge of things. You hold power. You hold power. You hold authority. You're someone that people look to. You are on stable and solid ground, and a lot of people look to that. They respect that. Even if they don't say it, you know they respect it because they're always hating on it. You're not doing things to impress people. You're doing things to feel good about yourself and to secure your future. The time people waste envying you, if they listen to you and follow you, they too can get their lives in order and follow through with things. You know, this is the time right now. It's the beginning of the year. Just like everybody, oh, you know, they have their New Year's resolution and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. They said gym membership usually goes up like the first 3 months of the year, and that's when they always have those deals. You see Planet Fitness, LA Fitness, everybody has a deal because they know people will start the year following through with their plans. And then after, they know people start dropping off because after a while, some folks will be like, whew, did enough for the year. Yo, I'm tired today. Especially if you don't have an accountability partner. So what I'm saying to you is continue to let your truth be heard. Don't dim your light to appease anyone. This is major times, people. This is major times because people are sucking the energy out of some folks. Don't let anybody suck out your energy. You are climbing high and you're putting in the work, you're taking action, you're following on your goals, you're making up your mind that there's certain things you want to achieve and accomplish in life. You've even given yourself a time frame to achieve certain things. This is the time that you're investing in yourself so you could continue to move forward. And you're feeling good about it. You're not listening to the nonsense from people like you used to. And you moved out of your comfort zone. You moved out of your comfort zone and you're looking at things more so through a more scale back, narrow lens in the sense that you know what you want and you're going after it. And anybody that wants to talk and drown out your thinking during this process will realize that you're in a different space right now. You're in a space of accomplishment, achievement, patting yourself on the back, recognizing your gifts, your skills, your talent. You are just in a completely different realm. A completely different realm. All of the moves that you've made in the last couple of months, all continue to steer you in the right direction. And you're so focused. You're so focused. That's why you achieve this greatness. Oh my goodness. Queen of Wands, come on, come on. You're so much more nonchalant. You jump at everything. You know how lions are, and you pee them off, and boom, they're ready to attack. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Things have changed for you. You only focus on your priorities and what's important now. You don't got time for the BS. No more. No more of that. You have more like a lightheartedness, and you're celebrating. You're celebrating in gatherings. You're celebrating because of a promotion. You're celebrating because of expansion and growth. You hold that power and authority, and you're starting to get more into teaching others, which is what you wanted to do as well. You wanted to learn first, be able to be an example of what you learned, and now apply it so that other people could absorb that information and grow as well. You come into becoming a specialist in your field. You've leveled up, but not without hard work, perseverance, and sweat equity. Lions, it's okay to roar when need be, because you've earned the right to make sure that your voice is heard on all levels as you continue to grow. It's about you. What you gonna do? It's major. Look at the work that you've been putting in. You think people end up Queen of Wands just like that? Or as a Hierophant, you're a teacher, you're a leader, you guide people in the right direction. You're in tune with yourself. You're recognizing your gifts and talents. This is a big deal. You know, some people spend a lifetime and don't know who they are or what gifts they possess. I think I'm good at this. I think I'm good at that. It doesn't matter. They still are not secure in their truth and their purpose. Leos, you always knew that you were going to be a leader. Even if you didn't step up, you already knew that's where you were going to end up, because you tend to have qualities of a perfectionist. A lion will protect every end of his jungle. He would strategically plan things. He might hide in a bush and continue to learn. He could be in the bush reading a book, and you don't know that he's strategically paying attention to everything. Only when somebody's trying to infringe on your territory and what you were doing, you were suppressing your feelings because you didn't want no smoke. You didn't want no smoke. You just wanted to relax, do your thing, do your job, but you always end up in charge, and then people have an attitude with you because they assume you think you're better. No, they think you're better. And then they make you feel bad because you are better, in the sense of how you apply yourself to whatever it is that you're seeking. Whatever opportunities at work you have, you'll step up to the plate and go beyond the request. So people in charge tend to know that they can count on you to get the job done. But you sometimes feel bad because people are mad because you good. You're good. Don't allow people's attitude of their lacking infringe on you and believing in yourself and knowing who you are. I'll say this over and over, especially when it comes up here, because the talent that you possess up in here, no matter what you do, you can't hide it. This is part of who you are. Leos, this is part of who you are. Stop listening to the BS. Take the reins and move forward. And the growth is there. It's going to happen for you if it hasn't happened already. This is a big deal. This is you taking the reins and controlling your life, your destination, and how you get there. Because you're going to get there. You're going to be on your throne, sitting down, looking at people, and they coming to you for answers to their questions. You are a natural born leader. Leos, this is no smoke. I'm telling you, you are a natural born Leo. That's why if you're in the jungle, You learn to be strategic. You learn to have this strategy where it's going to push you up and give you the opportunity to control your environment. That's why you're always stepping up higher and people are getting mad. You can't help yourself. This is who you are. And when you deny yourself, you might not step up to the plate for the role, but it ends up burning inside of you and you end up saying, that's not how you do it. You could lose it too sometimes. You do it this way. You don't like when people lack or have shortcomings and don't try to work on it. When I watch basketball players play, there's some players that people say, oh, it's just natural. Let me tell you something. Whatever you commit to 100% and apply yourself accordingly, even if you don't like it, if you practice something over and over and over and over and over again, continuously, you can get good at it. Now, when your heart is in it, you could be the best at it. One of my favorite players is always going to be Kobe Bryant. I loved his Mamba mentality. It was like he was able to block out the noise. And you know how players used to come for him. You remember when Matt Barnes did the ball in his face and he didn't even flinch? That's how you're supposed to be, Leo. Because you always end up in a position of power. That means you're powerful. But when you recognize your greatness and you get in tune with who you are, because we know you put the work in, there's constant movement and growth in your life. But when you apply yourself to the point where everybody notices, you hear little whispers like, kissing butt for the boss, or doing this. This is stuff you naturally do because you always strive for the best. But people make you feel less than because they talk about you because you're greater than. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be able to continuously, because you're doing it now. You're blocking out the naysayers and you're blocking out the noise and you're on your path. And I think you can smell it. You can sense it now, how close you are to achieving all that you put on your plate. Sometimes you're a little apprehensive, get a little scared, like, is this real? It's real. Because of you being a natural born star, dimming your light to appease other people is a no-no. It's a no-no. Stop making people make you hide behind the bush. Unless you have prey, there's no reason for you to be hiding in the bushes. You don't need to be in the spotlight because it's going to naturally come. You don't have to push yourself out there or force yourself out there. You're noticed because whatever you do, it has this certain type of sophistication and skill for it. Just like Kobe, because of your practice, because of your commitment, your dedication, you automatically start to shine. And your shining is blinding other people, which causes a lot of hatred, animosity, competitiveness, rivalry. And you be like, I'm just being me. And that's all you can do. Who like it, who don't. That's all you can do. That's who you are. Garnetqueentarot here saying, Leos, continue to strive for what you want. Stop letting people's issues infringe on your path. You have a lot to look forward to. You're going to be in demand all over the place. You might be a motivational speaker or something. But whatever it is you're going to do, I see the masses surrounding you and listening to you, appreciating you, thanking you, and your wallets are growing financially. And you're going to be a specialist with power and authority to run stuff. So whether you just got a promotion or you're expecting one, look forward to it because you elevating regardless. I don't see you staying still and I don't see you falling. I see you climbing up the ladder and holding another level. This is a big deal. You are going to be talking with people, helping people, guiding people, showing people how to manifest, how to make their dreams come to reality. You're holding a lot of motivation for people, and they're going to grasp it. They're going to grasp it. Continue to be the best you. Garnet Queen Tarot, be inspired to rise. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for the support. Thank you for visiting the channel. Visitors, welcome. And thank you for stopping by. Till we meet again, Garnet Queen Tarot saying peace. Signing off. Take care.